echoed through the canyon as the columns crossed below. Every beat disturbed the ravens, every cliff returned the blow. Smoke still clung to shattered wagons, dust concealed the road ahead, and the rhythm of the marching sounded like the restless dead. We carried songs of former triumph, but their glory tasted hollow, for the drums beneath the ashes named the grief that we must follow. Ashen drums echoed through the canyon, calling every heart to hear. No victorious song is righteous when its silence is a tear. Through the stone the sound kept asking what our pride had left undone, till the Lord transformed the rhythm from a war march to a psalm. Mothers watched us from the ridges, holding portraits to their chests. Children counted empty horses coming home without the rest. I had praised the bold commanders, never asked what victory cost, till the canyon spoke the names of all the ones our songs had lost. Then the drummer slowed the cadence, and the soldiers bowed their heads, for a nation must remember those who paid for what it claimed. Ashen drums echoed through the canyon, calling every heart to hear. No victorious song is righteous when its silence is a tear. Through the stone the sound kept asking what our pride had left undone, till the Lord transformed the rhythm from a war march to a psalm. Beat no anthem for oppression, beat no rhythm born of pride. Let each sound defend the helpless, let it call the lost inside. When ambition fills the valley and demands another sun, turn the drums toward lamentation, then remake them into songs. Ashen drums echoed through the canyon, calling every heart to hear. No victorious song is righteous when its silence is a tear. Through the stone the sound kept asking what our pride had left undone, till the Lord transformed the rhythm from a war march to a song. Ashen drums faded through the canyon, and the evening answered low, while the soldiers marched in silence, learning mercy as they went. Broken crowns lay beneath the throne, in a chamber sealed by dust. Every jewel at once persuaded, mortal kings that they were just cold and cracked around the edges. Royal names that left the stone, and the rulers who replaced them never asked where pride had gone. They climbed the steps with shining garments. A certain power was their own, but the floor beneath their sandals held the crowns beneath the throne. Broken crowns lay beneath the throne, warning every king who came. Power borrowed for a season cannot make a mortal great. God will measure every ruler by the weak he has defended, and the crown that feeds injustice will be shattered in the end. One had fallen through ambition, one through cruelty disguised. One had traded truth for praises, one believed his flattering scribes. I had longed to hold authority, longed to have my name well known, till the fragments taught me kingdoms are not built for kings alone. Let the ruler fear the orphan, let him hear the widow's groan, for the Lord observes the palace and the crowns beneath the throne. Broken crowns lay beneath the throne, warning every king who came. Power borrowed for a season cannot make a mortal great. God will measure every ruler by the weak he has defended, and the crown that feeds injustice will be shattered in the end. Break the crown within my spirit, break my hunger to control. Let no title make me careless with another wounded soul. If authority is given, let me serve and not be known, for the greatest king wore mercy, not the pride beneath the throne. Broken crowns lay beneath the throne, warning every king who came. For a season, God will measure every ruler. God will measure every ruler by the weak he has defended, and the crown that feeds injustice will be shattered in the end. Broken crowns lay beneath the throne, when the final torch burned low, and the king removed his own crown before judgment made it fall. Cedar torches guided the night patrol, along the northern wall. Every flame revealed the footprints where the mountain shadows crawled. Cold wind struck the weary watchmen, distant wolves began to call. Still the cedar burned beside them as they guarded one and all. No crowd observed their service, no bright trumpet praised their role. Only fire through the darkness guided every night patrol. Cedar torches guided the night patrol, faithful lights against the cold. Mercy watched beside the sentries when their tired hands took hold. What appeared a small devotion kept the sleeping village whole. God was present in the firelight, guiding every night patrol. Guiding every night patrol. One young guard feared every movement. One old soldier limped in pain. One still grieved a fallen brother. One kept whispering his name. I had thought that sacred service needed temples, bells, and gold, till I saw it in the watchman walking through the bitter cold. Holiness can live in footsteps, duty offer without show, where a servant keeps his station on a silent night patrol. Cedar torches guided the night patrol, faithful lights against the cold. Mercy watched beside the sentries when their tired hands took hold. What appeared a small devotion kept the sleeping village whole. God was present in the firelight, guiding every night patrol. Guiding every night patrol. Make me faithful in the darkness when no witness knows my name. Let me guard what you have trusted. Let me tend the smallest flame. If the road becomes exhausting, if the northern tempest blow, be the torch beside my footsteps on the longest night patrol. Cedar torches guided the night patrol, faithful lights against the cold. Mercy watched beside the sentries when their tired hands took hold. What appeared a small devotion kept the sleeping village whole. God was present in the firelight, guiding every night patrol. Cedar torches crossed the ramparts till the dawn restored the road, and the watchmen left their stations knowing heaven kept the dead kings watch from the stone hall, carved in pillars overhead. Every face wore frozen triumphs. Every hand appeared outspread. Living rulers crossed beneath them, hearing ancient banners fall, while the shadows of old empires filled the corners of the hall. small. May the lives I serve remember more than statues in a hall. Dead kings watch from the stone hall, silent witnesses of pride. All their victories turn to carvings, all their armies pass from sight. Only justice crossed the ages, only mercy outlived all. God remained when crowns were buried and dead kings lined the hall. Dead kings watch from the stone hall as the living ruler prayed. Then he left the doors behind him to undo the laws they Eastern winds carried the battle hymn across the waking plain, through the tents of tired soldiers, through the smoke and falling rain. No war drum drove the melody, no captain raised his hand. It began among the wounded and moved softly through the camp. The weary joined in whispers, then the frightened answered them, till the wind received their worship and carried out the helm. Eastern winds carried the battle hymn where the darkest army stood. Not a song that praised destruction, but a vow to guard the good. Through the valleys filled with shadows, through the fear that followed them, God gave courage to his people. Eastern winds carried the hymn, carried the hymn, carried the hymn. One voice rose beside the healers, one beneath the shattered shield. One belonged to an old watchman who could barely leave the field. I had thought a song of battle must demand the enemy's blood, till I heard them plead for mercy and entrust the war to God. Their praise did not deny the danger, nor pretend our sight. Let no hatred stain the anthem that we lift before the fight. When our anger seeks dominion, when revenge invades the hymn, turn our voices back to mercy. Let your spirit govern them. Eastern winds carry the battle hymn where the darkest army stood. Not a song that praised destruction, but a vow to guard the good. Through the valleys filled with shadows, through the fear that followed them, God gave courage to his people. Eastern winds carry the hymn. Carry the Carry the hymn. Eastern winds crossed every banner till the morning entered in, and the camp awoke believing what they sang within the hymn. Fallen archers guarded the riverbank as the refugees withdrew. Every bough was cracked or empty, every cloak was torn in two. Still they watched the narrow crossing while the frightened families passed, with their wounded backs against the stones and arrows running fast. They knew no rescue waited, they knew the enemy would flank. Still they chose to hold the crossing. Fallen archers guarded the bank. Fallen archers guarded the riverbank. Grace steadied every hand. Mercy moved the weak and wounded toward the safety of the land. Though their strength was nearly finished, though their blood ran through the sand, God made shelter of their courage. Fallen archers guarded the bank. One man fired his final arrow, then stood holding up a shield. One kept guiding frightened children toward the path beyond the field. I had thought that heroes conquered, standing tall when armies sank, till I saw them spend their final strength to guard the riverbank. Not for medals from the kingdom, not for songs or royal rank, but because the lives behind them were still crossing from the bank. Fallen archers guarded the riverbank. Grace steadied every hand. Mercy moved the weak and wounded toward the safety of the land. Though their strength was nearly finished, though their blood ran through the sand, God made shelter of their courage. Fallen archers guarded the bank. Make me stand where fear is deepest. Make me shield the ones who flee. Let my gifts become protection, never tools of vanity. If my arrows all are broken, if I cannot leave the bank, give me strength from the caves beneath the hills, where the scattered tribes had waited through the smoke and winter chills. Some believed their names forgotten, some had buried every sword. Then the sound crossed through the valleys, golden trumpets called them forth. No royal army answered, no proud conqueror rode north. Only families rose together when the trumpets called them forth. Golden trumpets called the remnant forth. Grace sounded through the land. Mercy gathered those still faithful from the ruins where they camped. What oppression tried to scatter, God remembered and restored. Hope arose among the hidden. Golden trumpets called them forth. Elders carried sacred writings, children carried bread and seed. Soldiers walked beside the widows, listening closely to their needs. I had thought rebuilding kingdoms started first with shield and sword, till I saw the weak protected as the remnant journeyed forth. They returned without ambition, they returned to heal the scorched. For the call was not for conquest, it was time to build once more. Golden trumpets called the remnant forth. Grace sounded through the land. Mercy gathered those still faithful from the ruins where they camped. What oppression tried to scatter, God remembered and restored. Hope arose among the hidden. Golden trumpets called them forth. Call me from the cave of sorrow, call me from the fear I hoard. Let me join the work of healing, let me serve and not be Lord. When the world appears abandoned, when the faithful seem too small, sound your promise through the mountains, let the hidden answer all. Golden trumpets called the remnant forth. Grace sounded through the land. Mercy gathered those still faithful from the ruins where they camped. What oppression tried to scatter, God remembered and restored. Hope arose among the hidden. Golden trumpets called them forth. Trumpets crossed the valleys till the scattered stood as one, and the remnant walked together toward the rising of the sun. Hebron's gates open before the dawn, while the stars still mark the road. Watchmen heard the distant footsteps of the exiles bearing loads. They expected armed invaders, so they gathered shields upon the high walls above the entrance. Then the gates opened before dawn. The travelers raised no weapons, only children weak and drawn. both wise and tender, guarded without building stone. Let discernment walk with mercy, let the stranger not stand alone. If fear urges me to close it, if compassion seems withdrawn, teach me when to lift the barrier like the gates before the dawn. HEBRON'S gates open before the dawn. Grace welcomed those outside. Mercy gave the tired and homeless bread and shelter for the night. What the darkness made suspicious, morning through to cause no harm. God turned fear into a refuge. Hebron's gates remained wide open till the morning crossed the walls, and the city woke to voices once abandoned beyond its hold. Let Hebron say so. Let Hebron say this. Let Hebron say so. Let Hebron say this. The iron wagons cross the burning. The iron wagons cross the burning plain, heavy wheels beneath the flame, carrying bread and healing water toward the villages in pain. Smoke concealed the road before them, ash erased the marks behind. Still the drivers press through danger, leaving safer ground behind. They could have turned before the fire, they could have fled the coming rain, but compassion drove them onward. Iron wagons crossed the plain. Iron wagons crossed the burning plain. Mercy traveled through the smoke. Grace arrived with food and medicine where the final wells had choked. Though the road was scarred by violence and the sky poured ash like rain, God sent help toward the forgotten. Iron wagons crossed the plain. One car carried wounded strangers, one brought blankets for the cold, one held grain for starving children, more than silver, more than gold. I had thought that courage thundered only where the swords were raised, till I watched unarmed attendants drive through fire without praise. No victorious flag was flying, no commander called their names. Only love refused to abandon those surrounded by the flames. Iron wagons crossed the burning plain. Mercy traveled through the smoke. Grace arrived with food and medicine where the final wells had choked. Though the road was scarred by violence and the sky poured ash like rain, God sent help toward the forgotten. Iron wagons crossed the Make me carry what brings healing. Make me brave enough to go where the roads are marked by danger, where the wounded wait alone. If the fire blocks the pathway, if compassion brings me pain, place your strength within my footsteps like the wagons on the plain. where the final wells had choked. Though the road was scarred by violence and the sky poured ash like rain, God sent help toward the forgotten. Iron wagons crossed the plain.
Hid the fleeing children when the soldiers searched the shore. Little feet moved through the reeds while distant riders shouted more. Mothers covered every lantern, fathers carried those who weakened, and the river breathed a curtain. Jordan's mist concealed the children. No fortress stood around them, no armed battalion came, only mist above the water and the shelter of his name. Jordan's mist hid the fleeing children, grace covered their retreat, mercy softened every footfall and concealed their trembling feet. What the hunters meant for sorrow, heaven turned toward their deliverance. God became their hidden refuge. Jordan's mist concealed the children. One small child began to whimper, one had lost a sandal there. One kept asking for his village, one still whispered evening prayers. I have thought divine protection must descend with fire from heaven, till I saw it move in silence through the mist around the children. Sometimes rescue comes like thunder, sometimes quietly it moves like a cloud upon the Jordan, hiding those the Lord will lead. Jordan's mist hid the fleeing children, grace covered their retreat, mercy softened every footfall and concealed their trembling feet. What the hunters meant for sorrow, heaven turned toward their deliverance. God became their hidden refuge. Jordan's mist concealed the children. Hide the weak from cruel intentions, guard the innocent who flee. Raise up shelter in the darkness, open roads no God can see. If the violent search the river, if the helpless lose direction, spread your presence like the morning, be their cover and protection. Jordan's mist hid the fleeing children, grace covered their retreat, mercy softened every footfall and concealed their trembling feet. What the hunters meant for sorrow, heaven turned toward their deliverance. God became their hidden refuge. Jordan's mist concealed the children. Jordan's mist hid the fleeing children till they reached the farther shore. Then the sunlight touched the water and the riders trembled in the hall while the young musician played. Every servant watched in silence, every torchlight crossed the blade. Jealous whispers filled the chamber, fear had climbed the palace wall, and the hand that ruled a nation could not rule itself at all. The crown had magnified his terror, praise had made his courage small, and the spear within his fingers cast a shadow through the hall. King Saul's spear trembled in the hall, envy, poison, royal hands. Grace still spoke through David's music, but the king refused its call. What he feared another might become made him turn against God's plan, and the spear that threatened innocence revealed the broken man. David's song brought peaceful moments, then suspicion rose again. For a heart that clings to power finds an enemy in every friend. I had thought that strength meant holding every honor, throne, and wall, till the frightened king before me let his wisdom slowly fall. No opponent stole his kingdom in that restless royal hall. It was pride and wounded hunger that prepared the deepest fall. King Saul's spear trembled in the hall, envy, poison, royal hands. Grace still spoke through David's music, but the king refused its call. What he feared another might become made him turn against God's plan, and the spear that threatened innocence revealed the broken man. Reveal the broken man. Take the spear out of my spirit, take the envy from my side. Let me bless another's calling without fearing for my life. If their gifts awaken anger, if their praise makes mine seem small, teach me how to lay my weapon at your feet before I fall. King Saul's spear trembled in the hall, envy, poison, royal hands. Grace still spoke through David's music, but the king refused its call. What he feared another might become made him turn against God's plan, and the spear that threatened innocence revealed the broken man. Reveal the broken man. King Saul's spear fell in the hall when the music reached its end, but the wound beneath his kingdom would not heal until he lamps of mercy burned inside the camp. After battle left the field, every tent received the injured, every healer worked to heal, Enemy colors mixed with ours there. No one asked beneath which stamp. For the wounded all found shelter where mercy burned inside the camp. The swords had drawn their boundaries, the banners named each separate land. But pain erased the distance when the healers took their hands. Lamps of mercy burned inside the camp. Grace shone above the beds. Love gave water to the living and kept vigil near the dead. Where the war had taught division, God made strangers understand. Every wounded soul was precious under lamps inside the camp. One young guard dressed an enemy, though they fought at break of day. One old woman fed a soldier who had burned her fields away. I had thought compassion weakened those who fought to make a stand, till forgiveness proved more mighty than the weapons in their hands. Mercy did not call the evil of the war misunderstood. It refused to let more hatred claim the wounded where they stood. Lamps of mercy burned inside the camp. Grace shone above the beds. Love gave water to the living and kept vigil near the dead. Where the war had taught division, God made strangers understand. Every wounded soul was precious under lamps inside the camp. Light a lamp within my anger, light it when resentment grows. Let me recognize your image even in the face of foe. May I never use another's pain to prove where I should stand. Make my heart a place of healing, like the mercy in the camp. Lamps of mercy burned inside the camp. Grace shone above the beds. Love gave water to the living and kept vigil near the dead. Where the war had taught division, God made strangers understand. Every wounded soul was precious under lamps inside the camp. Lamps of mercy burn till morning, when the smoke released the land, and the former foes awaken side by side inside the camp. Watchmen heard the angel's song while the valley slept below. Every torch was faint and dying, every peak was crowned with snow. Then a voice crossed through the darkness, clearer than the northern wind. And the weary God stood listening as the song of heaven began. They had waited for an army, for the clash of shield and sword, but the answer came in music, bearing promises from God. Mountain watchmen heard the angel's song. Grace moved across the height. mountain. If my fading torch burns low, send the song that keeps me faithful till the morning starts to glow. Mountain watchmen heard the angel's song. Grace moved across the height. Mercy told the tired guardians they were not alone that night. What no beacon could announce there, what no earthly horn made known, heaven sang above the mountains. Mountain watchmen heard the song. Mountain watchmen heard the angel's song till the eastern clouds grew bright, and they carried heaven's promise down the mountain with the light. Pale banners rose above the wounded when the fighting would not cease. Every cloth was stripped of colors. Every soldier knew the plea. Healers crossed the shattered trenches, walking where the arrows sounded, and both armies stayed their weapons when pale banners rose above them. No kingdom marked the fabric, no proud emblem had been founded. Only mercy asked for silence for the sake of all the wounded. Pale banners rose above the wounded, grace interrupted war. Mercy opened paths for healers where the blades had crossed before. What the generals call the weakness, heaven honored on the ground. God defended life and healing when pale banners gathered round. One young God helped lift an enemy. One gave water to a foe. One discovered beneath armor hands as frightened as his own. I had thought compassion ended where opposing flags surrounded, till the banner without color made us brothers through the wounded. Mercy did not erase justice, nor deny the wrongs committed. It declared that human suffering must not grow without a limit. Pale banners rose above the wounded, grace interrupted war. Mercy opened paths for healers where the blades had crossed before. What the generals call the weakness, heaven honored on the ground. God defended life and healing when pale banners gathered round. Raise a banner through my anger, raise it when my words become sharper than the steel of soldiers, crueler than the beating drum. If I wound the ones before me, if my pride will not be grounded, call a truce within my spirit. Let pale mercy guard the wounded. Pale banners rose above the wounded, grace interrupted war. Mercy opened paths for healers where the blades had crossed before. What the generals called a weakness, heaven honored on the ground. God defended life and healing when pale banners gathered round. Pale years after years beneath the sand. Every stone had once held idols, every flame obeyed command. Wind had broken painted statues, rain had cleansed the fallen towers. The new life appeared in silence, ruined altars bloomed with flowers. I thought the ground remained corrupted, I thought the curse would keep its power. The mercy grew among the fragments in the form of desert flowers. Ruined altars bloomed with desert flowers. Grace grew through the stone. Mercy claimed the place where idols once demanded blood and gold. What had stood for fear and bondage lost its voice beneath the showers. God made beauty from repentance. Ruined altars bloomed with flowers. Pilgrims came from distant villages, not to bow or bring a flame, but to gather seeds for gardens and remember why they came. I had thought a ruined history could produce no faithful hour, till the Lord transformed the ashes into soil for desert flowers. Not to honor former idols, not to hide their cruel demands, but to prove that God brings healing even to polluted lands. Ruined altars bloomed with desert flowers. Grace grew through the stone. Mercy claimed the place where idols once demanded blood and gold. What had stood for fear and bondage lost its voice beneath the showers. God made beauty from repentance. Ruined altars bloomed with flowers. Break the altars in my spirit, break the gods that I empower. Let repentance clear the rubble, let obedience plant the flowers. If my past appears too barren, if regret consumes the hours, grow your beauty through the ruins like the faithful desert flowers. Ruined altars bloomed with desert flowers. Grace grew through the stone. Mercy claimed the place where idols once demanded blood and gold. What had stood for fear and bondage lost its voice beneath the showers. God made beauty from repentance. Ruined altars bloomed with flowers. Bloomed with flowers. horseman carried the message through the rain and enemy lines. Every road was watched by soldiers, every hill concealed their fires. His wounded horse could barely travel, blood had darkened both their bandages. Still they rode toward the city. The last horseman bore the message. The bridge behind him had been taken. The road ahead was filled with danger, but thousands waited in the hard. Let me cross the roads of danger when another life needs God. If exhaustion bends my body, if no one will praise the passage, keep me riding to all the people who are waiting for the message. The last horseman carry the message, grace, strength, and every stride. Mercy urged the city's people to escape before the night. One faithful man delivered, saved the children from the ravage. God used one exhausted rider, the last horseman bore the message. The message in the captain's waiting hands. Then he rested by his companion as the bells warned all the land. The silent army stood beneath the stars on the edge of foreign land. Every shield rested in the grasses, every sword remained in hand. No one shouted for the battle, no proud captain raised the charge. They could hear the distant river and the wind beyond the dark. They had marched through smoke and hunger, they had followed battle scars. Now they waited for God's answer as they stood beneath the stars. The silent army stood beneath the stars. Faith held every line, grace restrained in the hands of soldiers till the Lord revealed the time. Strength was found in patient waiting, not in rushing through the dark. Heaven watched the quiet warriors. The silent army stood beneath the stars. Some had dreamed of home and children, some had sworn revenge that night. Some still mourned the fallen watchmen they had buried out of sight. I had thought a faithful army must advance through every fear, till the stillness taught the soldiers how to wait and how to hear. Not each open road is righteous, not each trumpet calls from God. Sometimes wisdom keeps the warrior standing quietly where he is. The silent army stood beneath the stars. Faith held every line, grace restrained the hands of soldiers till the Lord revealed the time. Strength was found in patient waiting, not in rushing through the dark. Heaven watched the quiet warriors. The silent army stood beneath the stars. Teach me stillness before action, teach me patience with your plan. Let me never call it courage when ambition moves my hand. If the darkness hides a pathway, if no signal crosses far, keep me faithful in the silence like the army beneath the stars. The silent army stood beneath too bright. Then the Lord commanded mercy, and they laid aside the fight. Threshing floors became the soldiers' refuge. When the winter storm arrived, every barn received the wounded, every fire preserved alive. Farmers opened wood and doorways, shed the grain they had in storage, and the places built for harvest became shelter for the soldiers. No fortress stood around them, no royal guard secured the village. Only ordinary mercy made the threshing floors a refuge. Threshing floors became the soldiers' refuge. Grace rested on the grain, mercy warmed exhausted bodies through the cold and driving rain. What had once prepared the harvest now protected sons and strangers. God turned common ground to shelter. Threshing floors became their refuge. One old farmer dressed a captain, one young daughter served the bread, one gave blankets to an enemy whose companions all had fled. I had thought that sacred places needed altars raised in splendor, till I saw the Lord among them in the hands that offered shelter. Every bowl became an offering, every doorway stood as courage, for compassion made the village and its threshing floors a refuge. Threshing floors became the soldiers' refuge. Grace rested on the grain, mercy warmed exhausted bodies through the cold and driving rain. What had once prepared the harvest now protected sons and strangers. God turned common ground to shelter. Threshing floors became their refuge. Turn my ordinary labor into refuge for the weak. Make the bread upon my table, serve the hungry whom you seek. If the storm drives strangers toward me, if their wounds appear too grievous, open every guarded doorway, make my humble home a refuge. Threshing floors became the soldiers' refuge. Grace rested on the grain, mercy warmed exhausted bodies through the cold and driving rain. What had once prepared the harvest now protected sons and strangers. God turned common ground to shelter. Threshing floors became their refuge. Threshing floor sheltered the soldiers till the winter clouds withdrew, and the fields prepared for harvest where compassion first had grew. standard for the lost in a room above the square. Every thread recalled a soldier, every stitch became a prayer. They used cloth from empty garments, torn from cloaks the fallen wore, and they worked beneath the lamplight till their wounded fingers burned. No royal emblem marked it, no bright crown adorned the cloth, only names the war had scattered, widows wove it for the lost. Widows wove a standard for the lost. Grace moved through every thread, mercy gave a place of honor to the living and the dead. What the chronicles had silenced would no longer be forgotten. God remembered every household, widows wove it for the lost. Watered her young husband, won her brothers and her sons, one included foreign soldiers whose own families could not come. I had thought the final banner should proclaim what battles cost, till the widows raised a witness made entirely for the lost. Not a flag that praised the kingdom, not a song of triumph thought, but a warning to the rulers from the widows of the lost. Widows wove a standard for the lost. Grace moved through every thread, mercy gave a place of honor to the living and the dead. What the chronicles had silenced would no longer be forgotten. God remembered every household, widows wove it for the lost. Write the names across our memory, count the tears ambition cost. Let no ruler hide the grieving under monuments and laws. When the drums proclaim a conquest, let us measure what was lost. Let compassion raise the standard that the faithful widows rise. Widows wove a standard for the lost. Grace moved through every thread, mercy gave a place of honor to the living and the dead. What the chronicles had silenced would no longer be forgotten. God remembered every household, widows wove it for the lost. Widows wove it for the lost. Widows raised the woven standard where the war parade had crossed, and the silent city gathered to remember all the lost. Zion's watch fires outlive the storm. When the thunder struck the height, every tower shook beneath it. Every street was drowned in night. Rain attacked the eastern ramparts. Winds left ancient cedars torn. Still the flames remained above them. Zion's watchfires faced the storm. the city road again. I had thought the flame existed just to warm when armies formed, till I saw it guide the helpless through the violence of the storm. Light is more than watchful warning, more than fire against the sword. It becomes a sign of welcome for the weary seeking shelter. Zion's watchfires outlive the storm. Grace guarded every flame. Mercy kept the road before us when the darkness hid its name. Though the wind declared them finished, hope endured until the morn. God kept light above his city. Zion's watchfires outlive the storm. Keep the watchfire in me burning when the rain destroys my form. Let my life become a beacon for the lost within the storm. If exhaustion dims my witness, if the night leaves courage torn, breathe upon the final ember till it outlives every storm. Zion's watchfires outlive the storm. Grace guarded in every flame. Mercy kept the road before us